Hey guys, today I will guide you through how to install Bliss OS on any hard drive. And the setup will allow you to use Bliss OS on any computer just by plugging in the hard drive. So for this, we will use two hard drives. On the first, we will create a Bliss OS bootable. And on the second one, we will install the Bliss OS. So after plugging in the both, open your computer browser. And in the search bar, you have to search for blissos.org. On the top, you will see the official website of Bliss OS. Click on it. You can download the Bliss OS from their official website because they allow you to use the official version free. So click on the option Download. In the downloading menu, I will recommend you to use the Bliss OS 15 version because it is the stable version of Bliss OS. So click on it. If you want to use the Bliss OS 16 version, you can't use it because it's currently in beta. So that's why I said you have to use the Bliss OS 15 version. So in order to download, you have to choose the G apps. So click on this, scroll down, and here you will see the official version of Bliss OS. Click on it, scroll down a bit, and here you can see your downloading will be start shortly. And here you can see that the downloading has been started. And also, it depends upon your network speed. I already downloaded the Bliss OS, so I will pause it. Now, the next thing you have to do is open a new tab, and you have to find Rufus. So click here and write Rufus on the top. You will see the official website of Rufus. Click on it also from the official website of Rufus. You can download it for free. Click on this version and download this. I already downloaded both, so I will open the Rufus. You can see the Rufus has been open. The first thing you have to do is you have to select the USB drive on which you want to install the Bliss OS. So here I will select the 32 GB, and here click on the option Select and move to that folder where you download your Bliss file and select that. So let me allow you to select that. Now you can see I select the Bliss OS version. Now leave the other setting as it is and click on the option Start. And as you can see, it will start processing and it will take a while. For now, I cancel the process, but you have to let it be complete. Once it will be completed, close the Rufus and click on your Windows icon and restart your computer. And enter the boot menu. From these, you have to select the option Bliss OS installation. Once you will select here, we have to create two partitions, an EFI for boot purposes and a Linux for Bliss OS. So here you have to select the option to create and modify partition. Here, select your 64 GB USB, and below you will see multiple options. You have to select option resize. Once you will select resize, you need to give a new size to your USB. So new size will be 1 GB, hit enter, and now click on the option type. And here you have to select the type of EFI system. Once you will select, now we have to create a partition for Linux purposes. Now our EFI partition has been created. Now we have to create our Linux. So select the second one and click on New here. The partition size will be as it is. Now after doing it, click on the option type and select the Linux file system. Now our both partitions has been created. Click on the option Write, and here we have to write the partition table. So just write yes. Once you will select yes. Last thing is click on the option Quito. Now we are ready to install Bliss OS on 64 GB USB. First, select the EFI system, usually labeled as SDB1 and formatted as FAT32, OST 83004 10650T 004 12452. Click on the option Yes. Now select the Bliss OS labeled as SDB2 and you have formatted as ext4. Simply name it as Bliss OS for easy ID. And now click on your option Yes. Here, enable the OTA update to allow Bliss OS automatically update in the future. And for the bootloader, you have to select Grub2, click on the option OK. Now the installation has been completed. It may take some time, but when it will be completed, you will see this message. Now you can remove the 32 GB USB hard drive. Once you remove, click on the option Reboot. and you have to enter in the boot menu again. And on the top, you can see Bliss OS. Click on it, and you will see multiple options of Bliss OS. Usually on most of PC, the first option will work. Here you can see Bliss OS is now installing with its animated logo, and here you have to set up the Bliss OS. Here you have to select a home app. So select anyone and hit always from here. Click on the option, let's start, and here choose the layout of desktop and hit OK. Here you have to manage all the permissions. So grant all the permissions just like I will grant the first one. Here, allow this app. And do the same with the remaining. And as you can see, after granting the permission, the Bliss OS has been successfully installed on your computer. And it was the way by which you can do it quickly.